Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the Thursday night Foster's Custom Rods Dirtkars series. Happy to have you on board.
I think you're in the wrong one, Nick.
No, technically I can broadcast from either one. I just forgot that I was in this one.
All right. Awesome. I get live play-by-play.
No, I'm going to move up to the right channel here in a second. Good luck tonight. Alright, that was the driver of the 127 machine, Mr. Justin Walbrink, currently sitting in 10th place on the point standings, or sorry, on the speed board. Alright, we got just a minute here or so before we get into our heat races. Let's see if I can't find the point standings real quick here. So after 2 races, Jacob Stefanski is sitting on the top of the leaderboard. Dakota Proud in second. Cody Olson in third. He moved up 5 positions last week. Michael Steele is tied with Cody for 3rd place. In 5th place, we got Steven Fernberg. Devin Smith in 6th. Marcus Swadek moved up 6 positions. He is currently in 7th place. In 8th place, we got returning champion Steven Lindau. In 9th place, we got Ray Dunlap Jr. In 10th, we got Steven Stefanski. Kenny Trouton in 11th. Colton Stefanski in 12th. Travis Lapinus in 13th. Now our drivers do get 2 provisional points standings, so if they miss 2 races, they will get last place points for those. But hopefully that doesn't happen too terribly often. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm up in northern Minnesota. We had a huge storm roll through yesterday. Did some damage to a lot of people's stuff. Had some power outages for a little bit. Didn't affect me where I live, but just a couple miles away it was pretty bad. But tonight, skies are clear. It's a beautiful night for racing. Heat race number 1 on deck. Starting on the front row, we got Cody Olson and Kenny Trouton. Row number 2, Devin Smith and Michael Steele. Row number 3, we got Battle of the Stevens, Steven Stefanski and Steven Lindau. Michael Steele sporting a new wrap tonight in that black number 5. Cody Olson opting to not start on the pole. He wants to slide to the back of the field and work his way to the front. Alright, both front rows going to slide to the back. They want a challenge tonight. That's going to move the front row up to being Devin Smith and Michael Steele. That number 5 machine of Michael Steele never disappoints. I know he has a great backup designer. Marcy helps him with the wraps, gives him final thumbs up on it, and she never disappoints. Oh, I love those headlights. Those are cool. Great job, Michael. Don't see ones like that. I like to see something a little different once in a while. Alright, we got the leaders coming out of turn number 4. We're going to be going loud. Steele on that high side. Devin Smith slides up, takes over the lead. Here comes the 15 of Steven Stefanski. Battling down low. Steven Lindau right behind Michael Steele. Cody Olson trying to work his way through the field. So far, no dice. Michael Steele is going to clear the 15, taking over second place. Devin Smith likes seeing these battles behind him. Here comes Kenny Trouton way down low, right next to the tires, making it 3 wide as they exit the corner. Has to get on the binders, almost gets into the side of the 214. Steven Lindau picking his way through. Here comes that 15 back on the high side. They definitely keep the momentum up down the straightaway. We're going to be 3 wide as we exit turn number 4. Both Cody Olson and Kenny Trouton, who opted to start in the back, still in the back. Kenny's falling way off the pace here. Cody Olson trying to start digging on that high side. He's got to run on the 214. He's going to take the position away that time by. Up front, Devin Smith. Almost a second lead now over Michael Steele in that second place, with Steven Stefanski right on his back bumper, just looking for any kind of advantage as they're running around here. Steven's going to drop down low. Michael's going to wheel that thing on the high side, power out of the corner. Cody Olson catching the back of Stefanski. 2 laps to go. We'll see if Cody's able to gain any more positions here. Michael Steele, Devin Smith up front. Michael Steele has cut into the lead of Devin Smith. Here comes Cody Olson trying to make a slide job. Not going to stick. 15 of Stefanski is going to hold on to 3rd place. Top 3 drivers do get points for where they finish. And the results are in. We got Smith, Steele, Stefanski, Olson, Lindau, and Trouton. All right, heat race number 2 lining up. Front row to this one, we got Stefanski and Proud.
Hey, Mick, go ahead.
Walbring and Dunlop in the second row. Steven Fernberg shotgun on the field. But this just in, Justin Wahlberg wants an EOL, so he's going to drop to the back. So Proud and Stefanski are going to lead us off into turn number 1. That 723 machine has been super fast this season. One more time by. Green flag is in the air. Up high we got Proud. Stefanski going to be able to slide up in and take that first place. Proud's going to try to do a crossover move, headed down the back straightaway, going into turn number 3. Proud down low, Stefanski up high. Here comes the 29 of Fernberg. In the heat race, we saw that bottom line really didn't get much momentum going. We'll see if Dakota's figured something out, if he's able to make that thing work. Track is a little slicker than it was for the last heat race. Stefanski setting down a blistering pace, 15.89. Not much, Dan. Just getting a little dirty on a Thursday. You know how we do. Dakota Proud right down next to those tires, trying to get some momentum built up. He's not gaining on Stefanski. And now he's going to have that 29 of Fernberg to contend with. He moves back up to the high side. Fernberg and Ray Dunlop kind of running through the middle. Fernberg was able to pull up to this door, but unable to make any kind of pass on him yet. Ooh, Dunlop gets hard into the wall. Fernberg still digging. 3 laps to go. Stefanski up front all by himself. He stepped out on this one. Final lap for our leader, the 723 of Jacob Stefanski. Stefanski's going to take it. Dakota Proud's going to hold on to second. Fernberg third. Dunlop fourth. Walbring in fifth. Alright, we're going to have a brief intermission. So now would be the time to head down to concessions. If you got to use the facilities, this would be a great time to do that. We'll be back in just 3 minutes for our A main. I appreciate it, Dan. Thank you very much, and you will not be disappointed in what Michael does. I don't believe I've ever seen a car where I didn't think it was at least an A by Michael. So speaking of that, if you are looking for a wrap, check out Michael Steele Designs on Facebook. We're looking at the number 5 car painted by Michael Steele right now. A beautiful looking machine. Normally we also have the 118 machine of Marcus Swadek out here. Marcus not with us tonight. Those colors he put on that street stock are amazing. I love them. Throughout the race tonight, if you see the 127 machine, it'll be white with some gold metallic numbers. That's another one done by Michael Steele. Oh, pardon me. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be going live with our A main event here in just about a minute. Oh, thanks, bud. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we're gearing up for our A main. Row number 1, we got our heat race winners, Mr. Devin Smith and Jacob Stefanski. Row number 2, Michael Steele and Dakota Proud. Row number 3, Steven Stefanski and Steven Fernberg. Row number 4, Cody Olson, Ray Dunlap. Row number 5, we got Steven Lindow, Justin Walbring, and shotgun on the field, the number 25 machine of Kenny Special K Troughton. Alright, now's the time. Who's going to be your favorite to win? Is your money on the 723 of Stefanski? He's been quick. Dakota Proud has been very quick this season. Michael Steele, past champion. That number 5 machine, sexy new rep. He's due for a win. Maybe Mr. Devin Smith can hold on to it. Who's your choice? I'm liking Dirtkars too. You know, it's got my sponsor on it. Dirtkars all over that thing. We got 2 votes for Michael Steele. Alright, green flag is in the air as we exit turn number 4. Devin Smith's going to slide up in there. The 723 is going to try to do a crossover, move down the back straightaway. We saw in the heat races that high side was fastest. 723 slide job on Devin Smith. He's going to do a crossover back beside him down the front straightaway. Can't quite complete the side job as we exit turn number 2. Side by side down the front straightaway. Here comes Fernberg in that 29 machine along with Michael Steele down low. If anybody can get that bottom line to work, it's Michael Steele. Stefanski's now trying to move down to the bottom side. Maybe he wasn't feeling super comfortable up there. Devin Smith going to close the gap as we run down that back straightaway. He's going to dive it down in going into turn number 3. Side by side on exit. That top line carries the momentum though. Here comes the 6 of Cody Olsen. Oh, door to door with the 5, a little bit of a touch. That high side is definitely looking like it's the place to be. We see Michael Steele slide up to the top side now. Back up front, Dakota Proud's now drop low. Here comes Devin Smith trying to power by on that high side as they run down the front straightaway. Devin's got a good line coming out of turn number 2. Oh, Olsen puts a slide job on Fernberg. Devin Smith is picking up momentum. Here we go down the back straightaway, side by side. Devin Smith with a slight advantage going into turn number 3. Devin Smith's going to take away the lead from Stefanski. Devin Smith in that number 95 machine. Looking strong, making that happen up on the high side, pushing the cushion. Stefanski and Dakota Proud still down low. Cody Olsen up high. Cody saw how Devin Smith did it. Looks like he's trying to repeat. He's going to take over 3rd place that time by. We'll see if he can get a run on that 723 of Stefanski. Side by side down the front straightaway, it's a drag race. Olsen had it at the line. No, unfortunately, Jason, no smoke tonight. I was looking for him to debut that new beautiful paint scheme, but he's not here. Here comes Cody Olsen taking over 2nd place. We'll see if he's got anything to run down Devin Smith. We're 13 laps into our 50-lap race. Kenny Trouton gets hard up into the wall. Steve Lindahl trying to make a move down low. Crossing him over. Oh, yep, that'll do it every time, Jason. Hell of a battle right now for 7th place between Lindahl and Trouton, battling side by side at several laps now. Neither driver giving an inch. Where is Devin Smith? Has fallen out of this race. He is all the way back to 10th. Something happened with him. Oh, Cody Olson got into the back of him, spun him sideways. No caution, unfortunately, for Devin. Well, you saw it, folks. What do you think? What's your take on that one? Clean or dirty? Michael Steele looking to try to make a pass on the 723 of Stefanski. Here comes Steven Lindau, though, defending champion. He's worked his way up to 5th place. He is up 4 positions from where he started. Jason says Rubin's racing. Cody Olson, a pretty big gap over the 2nd place of Fernberg. Fernberg riding pretty high. Cody Olson right now is our biggest mover of the race. He is up 6 positions. Took over the lead from Devin Smith. And we are halfway done with this one. Here comes the 723 back. Stefanski's going to put a slide job on. He's clearing, but the 29 is going to try the crossover move as they come out of turn number 4. Drag race down the front straightaway line. Fernberg's going to take 2nd place back, but here comes that 723 one more time as they head into turn number 3. Michael Steele holding on to 4th place right now. But he's got a mirror full of that 214 machine. Olson is loving seeing this battle in the mirror if he's running one. That gives him some time to stretch out that gap, as our laps are going to start to tick away pretty quick. Here comes that 214 down low, throwing a slider, can't quite make it stick. Running right through the slick part of the track. That takes a lot of talent, a lot of throttle control to make anything work right through there. You see the darker part of the track is where it's all slicked off, and sometimes people refer to it as rubbered up. Here comes Michael Steele trying to throw a slider job. Can't quite make it stick. Might cost him a position. He slides up in between the 214 and the 29. Here comes Lindau now down low. Michael Steele's going to try to power back by him on the outside. Michael Steele right up against that outside wall. Battle down the front straightaway, door to door. Lindau starting to make some advances on that bottom line. Very close racing. Yes, sir, it is. Got a 3-way battle for 3rd place. Lindau's going to sling it down in there. Crossover move in front of the 29. 29's going to try to do the crossover move back on him. Lindau's going to take away 3rd place. Fernberg's not giving up. $15 laps to go, gentlemen. Stefanski holding on to 2nd. Olson has walked away with this one unless we get a late race caution. I think our big battle is going to be for 3rd place. Here comes Michael Steele taking away 4th place. He's got to get clear of that 29 so he can try to wheel back in that Steve Lindau. 15 of Stefanski hard into the wall. Lindau now trying to reel back in that 723 machine of Stefanski. He's running the slider line through the corner, coming in down low and just letting it slide up. He doesn't have to worry about car contact with anybody. It looks like he's making some gains. Although last time, him and Stefanski identical lap times. Dunlap has crashed. He's jumped to the pits. We stay green. 8 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Second and third place are starting to reel in Olsen. Might be a little too late, but we'll see. We might have a hell of a battle here for second in a couple laps. Lindau driving that thing in there as hard as he possibly can. He's sliding up to the door now of Stefanski. Stefanski's going to need to put on the fuel here. What a battle for second place. Steven Lindau has driven down the 723 car of Stefanski. 5 laps to go. Stefanski's changed up his line now a little bit. He saw what the 214 was doing to catch him. Three laps to go for Cody Olsen in that number 6 machine. Lindau trying a little bit different line. He's going to run out of time. Oh, so close. Last time around. Oh, what happened to Michael Steele? Cody Olsen's going to bring home the win in second. Stefanski, Lindau. Michael Steele ends up 9th. What happened to Michael? He had such a strong run going. Oh, Michael got into the wall, busted the front end. You can see his right front tire is pointed the wrong direction. Oh, too bad for Michael. He had such a strong run going here tonight. Alright, we got our third place driver tonight, defending champion, driver of the 214, Steven Lindell. Hi, Steve. How's it going tonight?
Oh, it's going, Mick. How's it going with you?
Oh, not too bad. You had a heck of a drive. You are up 6 positions from where you started.
Yeah, I feel like I had the car to possibly even get around Stefanski there at the end. Unfortunately, wasn't able to, but that's all right. I'm completely okay with going from 9th to 3rd. Good way to recover after a lackluster heat race that I had and the terrible showings that has been on the track the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we went caution free tonight, which is always great to see. And man, you put on a heck of a show reeling in that 723 machine. And for those last 10 laps, you were all over him.
Yeah, it took once I was able to start running the line I was running, I started reeling people in fairly quick. Then it took me a while because they had a big battle going on there. I think it was Fernberg, Michael, and Stefanski there. They were all battling. And I was trying to figure out a way to get around them. Couldn't get around them, so I was just kind of hanging out. And then ended up getting a little opening there. I got a good run off the bottom, and I was able to slide up in front of Michael and Fernberg and take over the 3rd spot. But by that time, Stefanski stepped out quite a bit and had to reel him back in. But luckily, I was able to get there and at least battle for it.
Yeah, that 214 car was strong tonight.
Yeah, definitely can't complain. I like this track. I was pretty upset with the showing I had in the heat. I was hoping I'd be able to rebound tonight to at least do something this season, just because the other weeks have been so bad. But yeah, I'm more than happy with getting 3rd.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on finishing 3rd. Who do you like to give a shout out to tonight?
I got to give the boys over at American Dirt Motorsports a big shout out, making this what it is to me and making it fun to race 2-3 times a week when we're lucky. And then all our sponsors, Dirtco Media House, Ram Designs, 34 Raceway, WFO Race Engines, Toro Media, Highline Racing, and Sprint Car Insider, Bonehead Podcast, and Equipment Geek.
So are you teammates with Cody Olson then? I see he's got Dirtco on his too.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, awesome. Alrighty. Well,
yeah, it's actually in this race. It's there's 3 of us that run, being Fernberg, Olson, and me.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. That's 2 cars on the podium then for your team this week.
Yeah, definitely can't complain about that. It's always nice to see that.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you back next week in the UMP.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do the same thing. Maybe make it a little bit easier on us and see what we can do.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on your 3rd place finish.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mick.
All right, finishing 2nd tonight, we got that 723 machine of Steven Stefanski. Oh, sorry, Jacob Stefanski. My bad.
You're good. Yeah, car was fast tonight. I didn't have nothing for Cody. He's just on rails, but I'll happily take a second. I think that's a podium for each race so far.
You look like you had a hard time there towards the end trying to hold off that hard charging 214 machine.
Yeah, I saw him show his nose. I don't like to use the mirror, so like I won't move or change my line until I see someone showing their nose, like where I can see it in the car. But he was coming, and I kind of just at that point I just changed up my line. I'm not sure what he was exactly running, but I knew I had to change up something because at that point, we were in the clicking laps, and I was fading, and Cody was just gone. So, at that point, it's just defend.
Yep, trying to keep what you got and what you had to struggle to get. It was a tough battle. You and Michael Steele and the 29 machine had a pretty good battle there for a good 15 laps.
Oh yeah. I was kind of hung back, like when I kind of let Devin go by for the lead. I was just running the bottom, kind of trying to save my stuff up a little bit and just hoping to have that last little extra, advantage at the end, not burning my stuff up. But it ended up burning it up anyways, with how dry the track was. But it was some good racing though. Glad to be out here. Appreciate you hosting and streaming the series. But it's always a good time.
Awesome. Do you have any sponsors you'd like to give a shout out to tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank my guys over at Throttle Down Motorsports, PJ NFB Auto Car and Trailer Sales, Steve's Lawn Care, Sunrise Racing, Forever Tandem Boutique, Frosty Speed Shop, WB Creative Designs, always keeping my cars looking good, and you guys for putting all this on.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you back into the UMPs next weekend. I do believe you are our points leader at the moment.
That's pretty cool. I'm cool with that, and I look forward to running the UMPs next week. Hopefully, I can keep this going.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you had a 34-point lead over Cody Olson coming into tonight, so he did gain a little bit on you, but you're still going to hold on to that.
Sweet. I mean, thankfully, I don't think he'll gain too much on me if we do heat points. Correct. I think because I want to heat.
Yep.
That should probably help me a little bit there. So.
Yep. For winning a heat, you get 3, and then it goes 2 and 1.
Okay. So. Yep. So I gained a little, or he gained a little bit, very little, but either way, look forward to. I think it's I-55 next week with the UMPs. So hopefully that'll be a good run.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, getting it done in that number 6 machine, Cody Olson.
How's it going, Mick?
Not too bad, sir. How you doing tonight?
Not too bad. Feeling pretty guilty. I owe Devin Smith an apology.
Yeah, it looked like you got into the back of him there a little bit.
Yeah, and I had slowed up because I thought a yellow was coming out, and I was waiting for an EOL, and for some reason, it never went yellow.
No, he straightened it back out and kept rolling on the bottom, so it never threw it.
Oh, copy. Yeah, well, that's my bad. That was the first thing I wanted to say is I owe an apology to him.
Well, I know he'll appreciate that, and you guys have raced quite a bit together, and he knows how you drive, so I'm sure he didn't think it was anything malicious.
No, it definitely wasn't at all. He was, it's just, we were racing for lanes, and he went in there. I thought it started looking like his car was going to start driving kind of down the track, and it did, and then I think he might have spun the tires, and I was just, had too much momentum, and yeah, I'm just an idiot.
Well, you gained a little bit on Jacob in the point standings, but I think you're still going to be in second.
Oh, copy. I was just here because I was finally off in time to race with you guys.
Oh, that 6 car always looks good up front. You can't go wrong with black and green.
No, never. It's one of my most favorite combinations. Sometimes throw a little purple in there.
All right, but well, who do you want to give a shout out to tonight?
First, Devin Smith. I apologize, buddy. I did not mean to get into you there. And then secondly, all the guys at ADM and everybody that sponsors us on that team.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing you back next week in the UMPs if you get time.
I should be able to make that one.
All right, buddy. You have a wonderful night.
You too. Thank you, Mick.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at All the Dirt. Myself, Mick Olofsson, signing off. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Dean Qualley for putting on the league and allowing us to have this much fun on a Thursday night. Thank you, everybody. We will see you back next week on Thursday for another Dirtkars series and Monday night for the FALCONGRAFIX Elite Street Stock series. Thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful night.